Yeah, you can say, here's the problem, is that theistic objections to secular morality aren't solved by theism. Oh, well, without God, you have no foundation. Okay, well, with God, we have no foundation, because all you've done is say, this is what God says, or this is consistent with God's character. Well, I don't care whether or not my action is consistent with what God wants me to do, or what God says to do, or God's character. I care about whether or not it is in the best interest of human beings, whether or not it is within our well-being. There's no guarantee that a God has our best interests at heart. At all. And so if a God can say, run around and slaughter these people or kill your child or anything else, how did you determine that God is the good one and Satan is the evil one? If they're both capable of deceiving you, then perhaps what they're saying, I am the law and I am the ultimate arbiter of morality, is wrong. Oh, but God can't be wrong. Why not? Because we assume God can't be wrong. Well, congratulations. Your argument is entirely circular. What you have said is God equals morality, which means anything that God commands or anything you think God commands suddenly becomes moral, with no evaluation of its real consequences, with no tie to the well-being of the participants involved. Theistic morality is an epic failure, and it is used to get people to commit atrocities in the name of their God with no consideration of humanism, humanity, or what should be the right thing. Now, if you don't agree with me that well-being is a good foundation for morality, that's your prerogative, and the best I can do is try to convince you through debate and discussion. But religion has the same problem. This is what my God says. This is what my God says. Well, how do you resolve that conflict? You can't, beyond coercion, conversion, or conquest. Sitting around arguing about whose God is right doesn't get you anywhere. But we can sit around and discuss what is or isn't in our best interest. And that's how we make progress. And that's why humanism is infinitely more valuable than any religious dogma pertaining to morality.
Which, incidentally, if that's your claim, that basically if you think God said to do something, that it's morally correct for you to do it, by that logic, we couldn't convict Andrea Yates of anything, because she actually believed her religion told her she was doing the best thing she could do for her children by killing them before they had a chance to sin and possibly go to hell. So by killing them, she was sacrificing herself, but making sure her children got to heaven. That was
I have an alarm going off. I don't know what it's for. Why would there be an alarm at 5 o'clock on a Sunday?
Yeah. So anyway, by killing them, she was basically making sure they went to heaven. So that was her thing. She thought she was doing a good thing. Of course, we recognized that she was very seriously mentally ill, but she still got prosecuted. No one bought the "God told me to" defense.
See, I always silence my cell phone before I come in, but alarms tend to ignore the silence.